In the previous video, we created the feature of playing songs using our AI assistant. Now, in this video, we will be adding remember function into our assistant. For example, if I want my assistant to remember whatever I said and it should remember it and can tell me afterwards what I said it to remember whenever I ask to it. Now, let me just add another elif statement. So if this elif statement we will pass the string remember that in query. If this text will be in query or command, so it will run this part. Then our assistant should ask us like what should I remember. So we will pass this string in the speak function. After that we will create a variable that will be data, and in this variable we will call the take command function and it will take the command from the user. After that we will save this data into a file. Now we will create a variable which will be remember, and in that variable we will open a file namely data, and it is a text file. And now I will save the data in it. And we will open it in the write format. Now we will do remember.write. We will write the data which we are getting from the user and save it into this text file. And whenever we want our assistant to tell us what he remember, then it will access this file to tell us that. Now we will close the file by remember.close. So what we did here is firstly we opened the file and then we wrote the data into it. After that we closed the file at the end. We will add some more speak function, like we wanted to repeat it what we said. So we will write speak you said me to remember that. Now I will write speak data. Now it will repeat the data what we said it to remember. Now let me just try to create a file here which will be data.txt, and after creating this file I will close it and the file is totally empty, and I will just save it for now. And now we will try to run it and see if it works or not.
Welcome back, sir. Good afternoon. Friday at your service. How I can help?
Friday, remember that
What should I remember?
I have put my keys in the bag.
You said me to remember put my keys in the bag.
Go offline. Now we will check the data.txt file and if it has the data or not. So as you can see, it has the data that we told it to remember. Now what we want to do is we want to create another elif statement, and if we want to ask our assistant to tell us what it remembered, and then it will tell the data from the file. It will tell us the data from the file. So let me just create another elif statement here. Elif, do you know anything in query? If we ask our assistant that do you know anything, then it will open the file data.txt. So we will do remember equals to open data.txt, and we will open data.txt file in the read format. Then we will call the speak function, and in this we will pass a string that will be you said me to remember that. Then we will concatenate it with the remember, and we will call a function which is read, remember.read. It will read the data from the file and our assistant will speak it. So now let's just quickly save it and try to run it and see if it works or not.
Welcome back, sir. Good afternoon. Friday at your service. How I can help you?
Friday, do you know anything?
You said me to remember that put my keys in the bag.
Friday, go offline.